Now, the reason I say these guys give trucking a bad name, you hear it all the time. This guy gives this industry a bad name, Doctor sued for medical malpractice, he gives medicine a bad name. Truck driver causes an accident, he gives trucking a bad name. There's bad apples in every barrel. But this right here, this takes the cake. I mean, this is criminal, in my opinion. But back in early May, this company called JPER Logistics out of Texas, they were given a imminent hazard order, all right, basically put out of business. Days later, literally days later, they reformed a new LLC, went online, they got them a new US DOT number, because apparently that's what the scales are checking when you're going through. But they got them a new US DOT number under that new name, went right back to hauling. Now, the reason I say these guys give trucking a bad name is they switched from JPER Logistics to JPL Logistics. And they did that within the same 30-day period. All this happened within the month of May of this year, 2022. And let me tell you what these guys' history is. This company, JPER Logistics, had nearly double the national average for vehicle out of service orders, all right? And they had 5 times the national average of drivers out of service orders. They were non-compliant with multiple federal safety regulations, drug testing, controlled substance, alcohol use and testing, revoked or suspended CDL licenses, their driver qualifications, unsafe driving, hours of service, maintenance and repair, and vehicle inspections. I mean, these guys literally give the trucking industry a bad name because they're all about the money. They couldn't, when asked, they couldn't even identify all the drivers working for them. That's how poor the records are that they had. They couldn't tell you the names of all the drivers working for them. Didn't have any information on them. I mean, it's just, this, in my opinion, is criminal. You want to go out and jeopardize your life, well, you have to think you're also jeopardizing the lives of those around you. If you're running down the road at 60 mile an hour, 70 mile an hour with unsafe equipment, you're jeopardizing the lives of every single person around you. Grandma and grandpa, all the way down to newborns, even the family pet, you're jeopardizing everyone, and it's just not worth it. I mean, come on, we're doing this to make money. Everything in this life is not about money. Sometimes you have to look out for your fellow man. Sometimes you have to look out for your neighbor. And you would not want your family traveling down the road with jokers like this being behind the wheel of a tractor trailer. It's unnecessary, it's uncalled for, and by God, it just ain't right. I am no saint, but when I'm on the road, I always try to stay slightly below the speed limit. I'll run 65 to 68. I rarely ever get to or above 70. The way I look at it, wherever I'm heading, it'll still be there whenever I get there. So I don't have to kill myself to get there. You know, if it means me getting in one less load in a week and arriving safe, or me getting in one more load in a week and maybe not arriving safe, or maybe putting someone else in jeopardy, I will take a less load every single time. Because what's the benefit of getting out there killing yourself or killing someone else? You know, if you're dead, you ain't gonna be able to enjoy that benefit. If you kill someone else, odds are you're gonna be in prison and you ain't gonna be able to enjoy that benefit. So what's the point? You know, it's easier to do things the right way, and all of us benefit from it. But I mean, this kind of nonsense, this kind of behavior, no, that's criminal, and that can't be allowed ever. Go online and look up the story. Jaypur Logistics, Jaypur Logistics, and they're out of Texas. And also they switched their names over to JPL Logistics. But go online and dig up the story. It's maddening to me. You know, I would not want my family on the road with jokers like this on the road. Just inexcusable. Anyway, I read that story a couple of weeks ago. I've been meaning to share it, and just completely slipped my mind until my wife asked me about it. So I wanted to go ahead and do it now. But go online and read this story. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Anyway, you guys be safe out there. Stay within the limits of the law, and do things the right way. I'll see you on the road. Bye.